As part of my study into desire and shame in women, I want to talk briefly about how desire can inherently cause shame in us and how we can sidestep that and determine which desires are actually worthy of us, which desires we should be pursuing, right? So I always look at desire through three lenses: life, love, and work. And if we look at the desires that we get for our lives, you might have a desire that says, I want to travel, right? But immediately, as that desire enters your consciousness, you think, oh no, I could never do that because I have children, or I couldn't leave my job. So you see how shame starts coming in. Because ultimately, if you follow that line of questioning, you're going to start saying, how could you even think of wanting that? Really? Really? In love, you might be attracted to someone in a restaurant, at a party, it doesn't matter, at work, whatever it is, right? And immediately that shame question comes up. Oh, but I have a partner at home. How could I possibly be attracted to someone else? So you see, immediately we start feeling shame for having the desire. In work, you might think, oh, I'd really love a promotion, or I really want to speak on that stage, or whatever your career vision is. But immediately you start asking yourself, am I worthy of that? Can I do that? Will they let me? What is the cost to my family, my situation? And we start calculating the cost. The minute we start calculating the cost, shame enters the equation. Don't even think about that desire. How dare you, right? So, how do we sidestep this inherent desire shame trajectory? Well, for me, it's quite simple. We stop looking at the moral judgments of our society. We stop looking at things through the lens of, is it right? Is it normal? And we start asking ourselves two very pertinent questions. One is, does it serve me? And the other is, does it serve the other? Because every desire generally involves someone else in our lives. And when I use the word serve in the context of does it serve me, what you need to do is you need to think about, does it feed me? Does it feed my soul? Does it contribute to my growth? Will it create an overall sense of well being, accomplishment, integrity? Will it give me that fuller sense of self that I'm desiring, right? And the same definition is applied to, does it serve the other? And this is particularly true in the case of attraction to someone else when you've got a partner waiting for you at home. Does it serve the other to pursue this desire? It might serve you, or it might feel like it serves you, but it doesn't serve the other parties. Right? So we've always got to ask the question, does this contribute to the greater good for me and for the other? And that is how you can start sidestepping this desire shame cycle and start stepping into the fullness of who you are, building that inner confidence.